Have you ever been in a room so quiet you could hear a pin drop? Maybe it's a library, a hushed religious service, or a grandchild's school recital. You're trying to focus, but there's a battle happening inside your throat. It starts as a tiny tickle, then it grows into a thick, heavy, sticky lump. You try to swallow it away, but it's stubborn. Eventually, the pressure breaks and you let out that deep, awkward, wet hacking sound. You see the person in the row in front of you stiffen. You catch a concerned glance from a friend that says, "Are you coming down with something serious?" If you're over 60, you've probably been told this is just a lingering cold or simply part of getting older. Today, I am here to tell you that is a medical fairy tale. You aren't sick and your body isn't wearing out. You are actually the victim of a microaerosol saboteur. That phlegm you're fighting? It isn't the enemy. It's actually a high-tech biological bandage your body is desperately using to protect you from an internal chemical leak. In this session, we are going to move past the useless cough drops and the ginger teas that don't work. We are diving into the Phlegm Paradox Protocol, a 3-phase ceasefire that finally silences the noise and gives your voice back. To fix the problem, we have to find the arsonist. And here's the shocker. The culprit isn't in your lungs, and it's not in your sinuses. It's a plumbing failure in your gut known as LPR. Now, most of you have heard of GERD, classic acid reflux. That's the heartburn feeling, like liquid lava splashing in your chest. But LPR, Laryngopharyngeal Reflux, is different. We call it silent reflux because it doesn't burn. It doesn't feel like a fire. It feels like a mist. Think of your stomach as an industrial vat. It's filled with hydrochloric acid, the same stuff used to clean metal. At the top of that vat, there's a circular muscle. It's a trapdoor meant to keep the acid down. As we cross the age of 60, that door can get a little lazy. It doesn't close as tightly as it used to, but instead of liquid splashing up, a microscopic, acidic gas escapes while you sleep. Now, let's look at this differently. Your esophagus, the tube leading to your stomach, is built like a reinforced garden hose. It's tough. It can handle some acid. But your throat? Your throat is the penthouse. It's lined with tissue as delicate as a silk scarf or the inside of your eyelid. When that acidic mist drifts into the penthouse, your body enters a state of panic. It recognizes a chemical burn is happening. To protect that delicate silk tissue, your throat frantically produces thick, protective slime, what we call phlegm. Bridge technique, the rehook before we move on. Consider this. If the phlegm is a bandage, what happens when you clear your throat? You are essentially reaching into your neck and ripping that bandage off a raw wound. It's no wonder the phlegm comes back even thicker 10 minutes later. But it gets even more dangerous when we talk about the sleeper cells hiding in that mist. Let's look at Chapter 2. This is the part most doctors don't explain, but it is the aha moment you've been waiting for. That acidic mist doesn't travel alone. It carries a hitchhiker called pepsin. Pepsin is a powerful digestive enzyme. Its only job in the universe is to break down and digest meat. Think about the last steak or chicken breast you ate. Pepsin is what turned that protein into energy. When that silent reflux, mist drifts into your throat, the pepsin tags along. It latches onto your vocal cords and the lining of your throat. And here is the scary part. Pepsin can stay alive in your throat tissue for days. It sits there, dormant, like a sleeper cell or a biological landmine. It's just waiting for a spark to wake it up. And what is that spark? anything acidic. That healthy morning glass of orange juice, the splash of lemon in your water, that first sip of coffee, the moment that acid touches your throat, it wakes up the pepsin. The pepsin doesn't realize it's in your throat. It thinks it's in your stomach. So it starts doing what it was born to do. It starts trying to digest you. This causes massive inflammation, redness, and you guessed it, even more defensive phlegm. You aren't hacking because of a virus. You're hacking because your own digestive enzymes are trying to eat your throat from the inside out, one cup of coffee at a time. I once saw a patient named Arthur. He was 65 and a retired trial lawyer. He lived on healthy, sparkling water with lime. He couldn't figure out why his voice was constantly raspy. We realized the carbonation was causing the mist to rise, and the lime was activating the pepsin landmines all day long. Once we neutralized the pepsin, his voice returned to its courtroom power in weeks. Now you might be thinking, I'll just take some allergy medicine or wait for this cold to pass. But before you reach for that medicine cabinet, we need to talk about the 3 myths that are actually making your phlegm thicker. We have to stop this symptom-chasing trap. Most people spend hundreds of dollars on the wrong solutions. Let's break down the 3 most common mistakes. Myth number 1, the allergy trap. Many people assume that postnasal drip is caused by pollen or dust. So, they take an antihistamine like Claritin or Benadryl. Here's the problem. Those medications are designed to dry you out. If your phlegm is caused by acid burns and not allergies, the antihistamine will take that manageable mucus and turn it into industrial-strength cement. It becomes thicker, stickier, and nearly impossible to swallow. You're making the glue stronger. Myth number 2, the old age excuse. I hear this all the time. Oh, I'm just 70. My pipes are getting rusty. No, aging does not cause your body to produce excess slime. Aging might make your stomach valve a bit more relaxed, but the result, the phlegm, is a reaction to a habit. Inflammation is a dashboard warning light. You wouldn't ignore a red light on your car's dashboard just because the car has 100,000 miles on it, right? Myth number 3, the infection illusion. A typical virus leaves your body within 7 to 14 days. If you've been clearing your throat every morning for 6 months or 2 years, it is not a germ. It is a mechanical failure. You are treating a plumbing problem with immune boosters, and it's never going to work. If your throat clearing is worse in the morning, that is a 100% guarantee that the issue is happening while you sleep. Infections don't care if it's 8 a.m. or 8 p.m. Acid mist does. So, we know the arsonist is the acid mist. We know the landmines are the pepsin. And we know why the myths are failing you. Now, let's get to the solution. We're moving into the 3-phase ceasefire protocol. And phase 1 starts with something you can do tonight without spending a dime. If we want to stop the mist from reaching the penthouse, we have to use physics. This is phase 1, structural defense. The 6-inch lift. Gravity is either your best friend or your worst enemy. Most people try to fix this by stacking 3 or 4 soft pillows under their head. Please do not do this. When you stack pillows, you bend your body at the waist. This actually puts more pressure on your stomach, squeezing it like a balloon and forcing the acid mist upward. You need to incline your entire torso. You can buy a firm foam mattress wedge, or you can do what I recommend. Go to the hardware store and buy 2 sturdy 6-inch wooden blocks. Place them under the 2 legs at the head of your bed. This creates a gentle, consistent slope that keeps the acid in the basement all night long. The left side lock. The human stomach is shaped like a comma. Because of this curve, if you sleep on your right side, the opening of your stomach is actually submerged in acid. But if you sleep on your left side, the exit valve stays above the liquid line. It makes it physically harder for that toxic mist to rise. Phase 2, chemical neutralization. Now let's talk about those Pepsin Sleeper Cells. We need to disarm the landmines. The alkaline reset. Normal water won't kill pepsin. You need a deactivator. I want you to start gargling with alkaline water. Look for a pH of 8.8 or higher, or a simple home mix of a half teaspoon of baking soda in a glass of water. Do this every morning and after every meal. The high pH shuts off the pepsin enzymes on contact. It's like pouring water on a fuse. It stops the digestion of your throat tissue instantly. The saliva surge. Pop a piece of fruit-flavored, sugar-free gum after you eat. Why? Because saliva is your body's natural, built-in antacid. It's packed with bicarbonate. Chewing gum forces you to swallow more often, washing the mist away before it can settle and form that sticky bandage. We've fixed the plumbing with gravity, and we've neutralized the landmines with alkalinity. But there is one final piece to the puzzle. This is the hard stop phase. And it involves a healthy habit that is actually the number one reason why seniors can't stop coughing. Now we have to address the fuel. If you keep feeding the arsonist, the fire will never go out. This is phase 3, metabolic management. The 3-hour rule. This is non-negotiable. Your stomach must be an empty chamber before your head hits the pillow. It takes about 3 hours for your stomach to process a meal. If you eat a snack at 9 p.m. and go to bed at 10 p.m., you are sleeping with a full tank of acid. That pressure will force the mist through even the strongest valve. The mint warning. This is the nuance layer most people miss. How many of you drink a soothing cup of peppermint tea before bed? Or suck on a mint to clear your breath? Stop immediately. Peppermint contains menthol, which is a potent, smooth muscle relaxant. While it feels cool in your mouth, it travels down and tells that trapdoor valve at the top of your stomach to relax and stay wide open. By drinking mint tea, you are literally opening the door and inviting the acid mist to travel straight to your vocal cords. It is the opposite of a remedy. The ginger accelerator. Instead of coffee or mint, switch to ginger tea. Ginger is what we call a prokinetic. That's a fancy way of saying it acts like a biological Bruin. It stimulates the stomach muscles to push food down into the intestines faster. The faster your stomach empties, the less gas and mist can be produced. Real-world example, the case of Eleanor. Eleanor was a dedicated church choir singer. She was 68 and terrified she was losing her voice to aging. She was doing everything right. She drank peppermint tea for her throat and used throat lozenges all day. We made 3 changes. 1, we swapped her mint tea for ginger. 2, we moved her dinner to 6 p.m. 3, we put her on a mattress wedge. Within 21 days, her chronic cough was gone. Her voice was clear enough to hit the high notes again. She didn't need surgery or heavy medication. She just needed to stop relaxing her trapdoor with mint. We've covered the science, the myths, and the 3-phase protocol. But before I let you go, I want to give you a success blueprint so you can start seeing results within the next 24 hours. Living with a clogged throat isn't just an annoyance. It's a source of social anxiety. It makes you hesitant to speak up, to laugh, or to join in on the things you love. But you have the tools now to change that. Your 24-hour action plan. 1. Tonight, find a way to elevate the head of your bed. If you don't have a wedge, find those books or blocks. This is the gravity hack that can reduce your symptoms by 50% overnight. 2. In the pantry, move the coffee and the peppermint tea to the back of the shelf. Bring the ginger tea and the baking soda to the front. 3. The 7 p.m. hard stop. Whatever time you go to sleep, count back 3 hours. That is your new kitchen close time. Your body isn't failing you. It has been trying to save you with that phlegm bandage. Now it's time for you to help your body by fixing the plumbing. I want to hear from you. We're building a community here of people reclaiming their golden years from these hidden health hurdles. Which of these habits is going to be your biggest challenge? Is it the late night snack? Is it giving up the morning coffee trigger? Or were you, like Eleanor, caught in the peppermint trap? Drop a comment below. Let's hold each other accountable. If you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button. We are turning health from a mystery into a strategy, one session at a time. I'm your content architect, and I'll see you in the next session where we continue to unlock the secrets to your best health yet. Stay consistent. The mist didn't start in a day, and it won't disappear in an hour, but in 3 weeks, you won't even recognize your own voice.